What's up, guys? Welcome to the ASCENT Chamber Guide. So, as always, I'm going to start with the best places to play Headhunter. And on ASCENT, there's not really too many, but for defense, playing here is a pretty good one. You're normally going to want to swing out here, so you're covered by this wall, and the headshot angle is going to be right around there. So that's where you're going to position your crosshair. You can put your TP anywhere in here. Right there's fine.
That's not ready.
Right there's fine. Any of
That's
this
not
works.
ready.
So place it down, hold around here, get one and get out. Another place you can do it is you're going to place your TP right here. And as soon as the barrier goes down, you start to walk up here and you hold this. Now for this angle, since it's close range, I don't normally like to ADS. I normally just hold like this, get out. It doesn't even have to be for just Headhunter. You can do this for like everything. I mean, obviously the same goes with the other one too, but like it's optimal for Headhunter. This one works with everything. It just also happens to double up as a Headhunter place. When you use this one, you teleport out, you're completely safe, and you can leave that teleport down too if you want to, and you can keep mid all the way out here, and you're gonna be safe after that. There's another one you can do for D main. You can place it right here, and you can kind of jiggle this. I would not recommend standing out in the open because you're gonna get pre-fired like crazy. But if you are like gonna play here, I would recommend jiggling this and get out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just a little bit riskier, but you definitely can get one like that. Same goes for up. Up, I wouldn't jiggle. Up, I would just stand as far back as you can, like back to this wall. Either crouch or don't crouch, doesn't really matter. Place your crosshair around here, get out. Alright, so now let's go for the actual site setups. So, for A site, early aggression, I like to put my trip here to stop cat pushes. And your teleport can go here or here, it doesn't really matter. I normally put it like here or back here, but it doesn't really matter. You place it around here, and the moment the barrier goes down, you start walking out, and right this area right here is gonna be when you're gonna take your gunfights. So that's gonna be the timing for it. The barrier goes down, you walk out. Right now is normally when you're gonna take your fights. You shoot them and TP away. And what's really interesting about this is when you're playing Jet, a lot of times you swing out here, and a lot of times people will pre-aim this because it's super common play to do on Jet. You can do it on Chamber too, except Chamber gives you that freedom to be able to walk like back here and take your fights, and then you can TP away. Because when people are swinging A main, the first thing you clear A main is you clear up close, and then you clear A main, and then you're gonna clear here. You're not really gonna clear right there. Like nobody really peeks right there. If anything, they're gonna peek there. But like you're gonna be standing right around there. That's gonna be a super nice off angle, and you kill one, you TP away. It's super good. If they don't rush A and you could get all the way to wine, that's great. Sometimes you can sit all the way back here. You can listen for the rotates. You tell your team when they're coming A, you swing out, get one, and you're safe. And then you can try and run away and play a retake with the rest of your team. So for A, opping, I like to put it here, and you're going to do a similar thing, where you can do basically the same thing, except once you get one, you put your TP back here, because now you can play this angle. And this is a super underrated angle. I don't really see anybody playing this, but this is an insanely easy shot to hit. If you push into this, boom, insanely easy. And a lot of times, you're not going to get rushed. Like if you get one, like if you come out here, and you get one, and then they keep pushing, and then you get another, it's going to be a 3v5, and even though you're stuck in this corner, they're not going to rush you, because they only have 3 players on their team. It's super strong. It's like a double kill setup. It's super great. When you're playing with that one, your trip also can go tree, or it can go main. It doesn't really matter in this case. You can play like a safer setup with op or rifle, it doesn't matter, to have your TP up in heaven, and you can either play from hell, doesn't really matter, or you can play from dice. And basically, this is just like your normal site player setup, except whenever you feel unsafe, whether you get one or not, you can TP away and make sure you can play retake with your team. When you're playing here without a teleport here, you kind of have to fight to the death or wait until they run away. You don't normally have that luxury of just being able to get out when you feel unsafe, which is really good. You can do a similar thing with, you can place it heaven or hell, and then you can jump to generator and hold from on top of here. It's super, super strong because nobody expects you to play on top of gen. And then a lot of times if you are on gen, you get punished immediately. If you have a teleport down in heaven or hell, it doesn't really matter. They come up, you kill one, and you're safe, and they have no way of punishing you because you just got one and got out. Alright, so now let's go for the mid setups. So for mid, I would always recommend putting your trip here if you're playing mid. Or if you're playing B. Mid or B, put your trip there. It's super, super good. They can't see it, and the moment they walk down here, it'll scan them right here, and they can't really see into market. So it's very, very nice trip. And it will slow down market pushes if they're like bum rushing market. So teleport, put one right here. You can either watch top favorite with off rifle, it doesn't matter, or you can watch tiles, get one and get out. You can even play like all the way over here. And what I like to do is the moment the barrier goes down, you cross to the right. And a lot of times you'll see people do this, but with chamber, you can just get out whenever you want. Even with jet, you're not really safe to just dash out. And obviously Reyna, you have to get a kill. But with chamber is like the only agent where you can just play here whenever you want. And if you ever feel unsafe or they're rushing you, you just teleport away. It's super, super good. If you want to go for like a cheeky mid play, you can put your teleport up against this door. And then you can actually stand right here and shoot people. And then teleport all the way up to catwalk. I wouldn't recommend doing this one very much, but it is nice to do every once in a while, and it definitely catches people off guard. If they just saw you bottom mid, you teleport up the catwalk, it's almost like old Chambers back, where you can teleport to different parts of the map. Super, super good. So for B, I already showed you the one where you place your teleport there. It's super, super good. You can also go on top of here. On top of here, you either place your TP there to help your team on site, or you can place it back here or over there and get out. So this is the teleport if you want to get one, get out, and play retake. And the same thing goes for this one, except this one you're going to fight with your team on site instead of playing retake. Get one, and now you're here to help your team fight with these guys pushing lane or these guys swinging out main. Another one you can do, if you have some help, you can place your TP like all the way out here, or if you want to, you can be a little safer, you put it back here. But either or works. This one's very safe because if you teleport away, you're going to be completely safe for B main rushes. But this teleport, this is like if you have help, like you have a Sova darting up here, you have a KO flashing for you, you have a teammate pushing with you, and this one is really good for ops. So you could post all the way up here. And now what this allows your team to do is go stack the rest of the map. You can put two guys in mid and two guys on A. And you can hold B all by yourself. Because the moment you see someone, this is a very easy shot to hit. And now you can even fall back as much as you want. It's super, super good. Alright, oh yeah, for trips, if you're playing B, your trip can go here or here. I like to put it on the right side because it's harder to destroy that way. But there isn't really too much you can do with it. Alright, so let's go to attack setups. So there's a couple cool ones you can do that you probably wouldn't think of. So, you know what, let's just start with this one right here. Most people don't know you can get on top of this. And when you do, you can actually see all the way to A main. And I like doing this if your team is running a default. So you say, alright guys, let's default. You have like 3 people go mid, 1 go B, and you're going to be the player A that just watches for the pushes. And if you're this guy swinging out A main, where are you looking? You're looking here. You're not looking up there. That's where you're going to be. Like, you don't even know that's an angle. Like, this guy's never worried about this angle. You swing out, and boom, you're dead from up there. It's super, super good with op, rifle, or headhunter. Very, very nice. But that aside, your trip is just going to go anywhere in A main. I just put it against the barrier normally, so it's right there. You can place your teleport here, and what this allows you to do is when you come out on site, and you have the door shut, you can play here behind the generator, or you can play in this corner, and whenever you feel unsafe, you can get out. Another one I like to do is once you have it, once you have the site, I mean, you can save your teleport, place it here, This one works best for upping on attack. So if you do have an off, you can hold heaven from this super, super nice off angle. Nobody's going to expect you to hold here.
I'm too far.
And then you can just teleport away. It's super, super good. Something else you can do if you want to save it for the site, you can come all the way up and place it in hell. And now, let's just say there's a smoke up here. This is smoke. You can walk into this smoke, sit up here. The moment someone peeks into you, boom, get out, and you're safe in hell. So yeah, there's not too much you can do, but there's some decently creative things. So for mid, we can start up with, you come out with A main, you come out with your team A main, and you're going to place your teleport here. And now, this is where you go on your mid lurk. So you'll quietly walk up catwalk. Make sure your timing is good for this, because if it's not, you're going to die. But if you have good timing, you can walk up catwalk, and now you're in your teleport range. You can take a fight here and get out. And even if this door is shut, like your team shuts the door, you walk up here, you're just sitting here, you're ready to take a fight, and you teleport away, and guess what? You're right back with your team, ready to play post plant. It's super, super good. Alright, next thing you can do for mid is a lot of times I put my teleport on top of here, and then not only can you swing out here, you can swing all the way out, and you can watch and see if this cat player will swing you. And if they do, you can get on the teleport out, and now you're on an off angle. So now you can swing this bottom mid guy, and he will have no idea you're on top of this. It just never goes through that bottom mid player's mind. I've actually died to this, and that's why I'm showing it in this video. I died because the chamber put his teleport on top of here. And for the jet updraft, a lot of times you'll hear it and expect it. A chamber teleport, nobody's going to expect it. And you swing top mid. And if there's a guy opping, a lot of times you can kill this opper if you have good cross placement, just by swinging on top of this boss. It's super, super good. So if you're the tiles player wanting to take a fight here, the safest teleport is going to be right there. So then you can swing out, and if you teleport away, you're not really at risk of getting rushed from bottom mid. So that's pretty decent. But if you do want to play a little bit riskier, and let's say your teammate smokes catwalk, you can place your teleport here. And with this one, you can actually walk all the way out into bottom mid. So you clear this, you quietly lurk up, and you can actually sit all the way up here, wait for people to rotate, and boom, now you can go play site with your team. The trip for B, a lot of times is going to go
That's
here
a good spot.
if you're playing, B, but if you're playing mid or default and you're just going to trip to B walkout, place it here. I know a lot of times it will get broken by like Sova Shocks or Raise Nades, but it is so much safer to do it that way, because if you have it here and this guy is going to swing you and you're up mid, this guy can swing you and kill you before your trip even goes off. But if you have it in the middle here, you are so much safer, because then now the trip is going to detect him when he's right here. And you'll have plenty of time if you're up mid. Let's just say you're up catwalk. You'll have plenty of time to turn, react, and hold for this guy that's going to swing you. For B site, as I said, the trip is going to go here. My favorite teleport to do is to put it here or here. It doesn't really matter. Anywhere around this box is fine. So not only does this let you you're in your teleports range when you come out and you go to lane. Now you can play either lane, you can play on top of this box, or you can just play like close to default. And the moment you feel unsafe, you can teleport back to main. And a lot of times by that point you've teleported, the entire enemy team is already on the site, and if you have the bomb planted, you can actually walk lane and spam them through here. So it's super, super good. I don't really see any chambers using it, but it is very nice. If you're playing chamber on Ascent, make sure you use this one on B. That's pretty much the only creative one you can do. I mean, you can obviously save it for the site, place it back site, and you can take fights out here, and then play with your team after you teleport away. But there isn't really too much else you can do. It's just really this main one here. And obviously you can see on the map, the range is going to be different depending on where you place it. So if you like to play all the way out on lane, you can place it in the corner. If you want to play in shop, you can place it there, and you can actually watch this. If the door is shut, you can watch this from an offense. Teleport back to me. It's super good. It's very good if you like have a numbers disadvantage and you need to get one and get away. Very, very good. You can win a ton of rounds like that. Anyway, that's about it for the chamber setups for Ascent. Let me know if you guys find any other good ones. Make sure to tell me about that. And make sure to sub if you enjoy this channel. See ya.